What it is, what it ain't, you already know it's Top Cat 100 going hard in the paint. The real Feeltv, what you tuned into. Let's go ahead on and get that out the way. Hey, shout out to the whole 100 mob, man. I appreciate all the love, man. And I appreciate all of my sons, you know, the niggas who try to copy me and all of that. You know, we peep y'all and see y'all too. To all the lames, you know your mother's back is a main source of pork for the district of your city that you stay in. And your sister favors Tracy Morgan, and you have twin sisters, so that means both of them. Now, I'm just going to throw that out there. Now, it is what it is. Take it how you going to take it, man. Because like I say, if you ain't going to cash out 300 for a fade, no barber, don't worry about it then. Don't say nothing. Anyway, let's get into little Mazi, man. Young Mazi, rather. Now, Mazi, we know, was signed to BWA, but before BWA, he had a long track history of jacking people and also, you know, spazzing out on people, such as you're seeing right now. Now, the thing about Mazi is we knew plenty of incidents of ATL rappers that he was into it with, such as Young Dro and things of that nature. Now, it's a lot of sayings of what happened to him during his last times on IG Live, and we're going to go through that, and we're going to go through a few things. Now, we knew Mazi was a live wire, and we also knew that Mazi held it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had no problem with speaking his words. He wasn't afraid to pass away or none of that. He always said that. Now, on multiple occasions, people tried attempts on him. And that's the thing I want people to realize. Now, from what I'm hearing, and allegedly, Mazi took some things from some very important people. And that's the thing about it. Like, when you in the game of jacking and stuff like that, and you can look and you also look up his songs or whatever, and he'll tell you a lot about that. And in his interviews, he also points to the fact that if you're not his everyday homeboy, he trying to take your it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. He was already letting you know what it is. He chilled with OG Double D, and that's who Future, you know what I mean, Free Bands started with or whatever. You know, I think he started Free Bands, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? OG Double D, RIP OG Double D of Atlanta or whatever. And, you know, the thing about Mazi was he was into it with a lot of people, so it ain't no telling. Like I said, it was multiple attempts or whatever, and Mazi always spoke his mind, and like I say, he was always scheming, and like I say, he was on the run from some very important people. Now, we don't know that. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people keep pointing the fingers to Day Day and keep saying that the rapper Day Day, he took something from Day Day, and all of this and that. We don't know that for sure. But what I can point to is this last live. If y'all peep the way that this guy right here that be with 21 Savage was moving, then you can already see what happened. Now, I'm not going to say it was him because I'm not here to put no allegedness on anybody. So people is blaming this dude when it first happened because this is the same day Mazi met his demise. Now, I feel like this. Mazi ran into people inside the mall. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you don't know who took that bag up on his head. And he was kept, like this same day you seen him up on live with his daughter. It was sad because he kept saying his whereabouts. He kept pointing the camera in every direction and stuff like that. So he didn't care about what was going to happen to him. He was living like that. This is what you don't understand. You know what I mean? After he got hit up that second time, it changed up the way he was talking, and that's why his mouth was the way it was when he was talking and stuff like that. A lot of people kept wondering what happened to him. And that happened from the Waffle House incident. You know what I mean? The second incident. You know what I mean? The second attempt. Now, the other attempt he didn't make it out of, unfortunately. And this is what we got to understand. People keep saying that Kevin Gates sacrificed this man and stuff like that. We can't keep going that route, bruh. Y'all keep saying Meek Mill did Lil Snoop like that. Now Kevin Gates did this man like that. Why it can't be he was just jacking the whole city and he was jacking everybody else and he just had people on his neck that had real money? And that's real talk. So we don't have to go no further and keep adding stuff to this situation just like any other situation that happened with any other rapper. It just ain't fair to the family. It leaves a lot of suspense in the air and a lot of people wondering what really went on with this situation. And it's blatant. The man got hit up in Kirkwood. You know what I'm saying? He was taking stuff from people in Kirkwood and stuff like that and everywhere else, so we don't know. That's what I'm saying. When you got a person like Mazi that was that wild, and know what I mean, you'll never know. He was, like I said, he started the Slap a Rapper challenge, and he was actually doing it. So I don't want to hear about who could have did this and who did that because we will never know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nobody find out in this long. I don't, and hopefully they do, I guess. But you know, it just ain't gonna happen. People keep wondering why Kevin Gates not saying this man's name in every song. It's because of the simple fact that this man was an artist, and he was actually like family to Kevin Gates as well, but you don't know how that man grieving. Know what I mean? Everybody don't grieve the same. But Mazi was a wild guy, and he said a lot through his music. He got a song called My Life. Look it up. Look up Mazi, My Life. And you will sit up there and, you know, he self-proclaimed himself to be bulletproof because of the last incident. And like I say, you don't make it through every incident, you know what I'm saying, unless it's somebody that's with you. And that's God, bro, because can't nobody make you bulletproof. Can't nobody bulletproof, bro. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So all of the speculation about why you don't say this about Mazi and what the videos on Mazi and what's Mazi's situation, that's Mazi's situation. Mazi was a jack boy. Mazi took a lot of stuff from a lot of people. He said that over and over and over in every interview that you see. He said inside his raps, if you listen to this man's music, he'll tell you that he was running off on plugs. He told you what he was doing. He was jugging. You know what I'm saying? And he was a talented artist. That was the crazy thing about it. He was out there doing everything that he was saying he was doing. And now you see how, just like Bankroll Fresh, a lot of Atlanta rappers don't never say Mazi no more. Now, when that first happened, you had Travis Scott and you had a few other people that actually pay homage and actually do tributes for him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And after that, that was it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like 3 rappers, man. I forgot the other 2 people's name. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get them mixed up. But this thing that unfortunately happened to Mazi can happen to anybody if we don't watch how we post it and watch how we moving out here on these social media streets, man. Ain't nobody gonna spare you when you done took something from somebody. And that's just real. And then you bragging about it. He going shopping. He buying everything he want. You know what I mean? The only thing good came out of this is that he spent his last hours with his daughter. And it happened after he dropped off his daughter. So my thing is, how people know when that happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, that happened right after he dropped off his daughter? Like, come on, bro. How people know he was dropping off his daughter and where he was going to? So he had to been getting trailed ever since he was at that mall up on his last live. Y'all have to watch his last live, and that's what people not understanding. It's no mystery. This can happen to anybody, like I say. And when people keep on throwing confusion in a way, then it gets it so you can't get the clear understanding of how people is moving as far as jack boys and as far as, you know, how people put their bread out there and how people lay low and actually try to catch you in a moving space to where you can't actually move. And that's actually off guard is what I'm meaning. So we got to be mindful about this whole situation when we talk about Mazi, because anybody could have did it. The last person that was in the Waffle House that walked in there, they actually was on camera. The dude face on camera. We still don't know who that dude is. And we're in the age of social media. So that's strange within itself. Then you got this mall right here that he's in, and then he bumping into people at the mall. We don't know what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was on live that whole day dropping his location. And then, come on, man, when you got all that money that you done bucked for, like, come on, bro. We already know what's really going on. And the news people not trying to worry about what's really going on. They just trying to get a story. They don't care about justice for Mazi or nobody else. You see what I'm saying? It's just another story, bro, and that's unfortunately what happened in front of that pizza place. You see what I'm saying? In Kirkwood that night. And with that being said, man, we gotta, you know, just hopefully we can get justice to this day, man, for all the Mazi fans out there that really want it, man, because it's another unfortunate death that happened in the rap community. We done seen this happen time and time again, so we can't shake it. All they got to do is take things like this and look at it for face value and just move different. Everything don't have to be seen on the internet. And if you jacking people, man, you definitely don't want to be seen on the internet, bro, and that's just another case of this. But he was living with no laws, man. He was living with no fear, and that was Mazi it for you, bro. So he had a lot of things to give to this world before he left as far as music. He was with BWA. If Kevin Gates had got out, you know what I'm saying, at that time, you know, maybe he wouldn't have been in this situation. He'd have been more, you know, doing his music and more into his craft. So with that being said, man, I need to know how y'all feel about young Mazi, man, because a lot of people want to know what y'all think really happened that day, man. Y'all think it was his last laugh, or do y'all think time just caught up at him with a wrong time? You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm out.